Thousands of firms already out of pocket could soon be out of time. They were missold swaps, a bit like insurance policies. Now, some are accusing the banks of underhand tactics to avoid paying out. Errol Bland says his property firms lost nearly $1 million. A swap deal designed to protect against the threat of rising interest rates has cost massively because rates have been at rock bottom.
This letter is a letter that we wrote in the 23rd of February 2012. To date, we still haven't had a response.
He says the banks held up complaints on purpose.
We've been making calls 3 times a week because we were getting no response from the bank. The bank have delayed in every way they can.
Delays matter because if the banks won't agree compensation, firms who signed more than 6 years ago can lose their right to take them to court.
It's in the bank's economic interest to delay matters and allow customers' legal rights to expire. And it's my strong belief that the banks are spending millions of pounds in the review scheme to save billions of pounds, which they truly owe.
Delay might force this charity that helps people in financial distress into distress itself.
We are worried about the survival of direct help and advice. We're doing all we can in order to keep the organisation forward. It's very difficult when the bank won't speak to us.
The banks told me the process is speeding up.
We understand the frustration from companies, but it is a very complicated process. The banks are working to a deadline, a timetable set by the regulator. They are complying with that deadline, but there is a lot of work that needs to be done.
Senior bankers here in the city admit it's taking longer than they would like, but they dispute they're dragging their heels. But many businesses feel the banks are using delay as a weapon against them. Once again, business and the banks don't trust each other's version of events.
The city regulator says more firms are now getting compensation, but there are many others who are losing not just money, but also legal rights. Kuenssberg, ITV News.